Welcome to episode 80. I'm going to tell you about my favorite place in Mexico on the west coast. I'll tell you how cool it is. I went there and I stayed in a palapa, which is a structure with a grass roof and a hammock, and it cost $1 a day on the beach. And my roommate in this house, it was a house, was the travel editor of the New York Times. And the first thing he said to me, he said, "Derek, don't tell anyone about this place." I'm violating his rule, but this is where the movie stars were when they went down to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. They were not in Puerto Vallarta; they were in Barra Navidad, which is a little deserted beach town on the west coast. It's about 30 miles south of Puerto Vallarta, and it's also where I danced tango with a girl in the bikini in my previous episode number 79. And what it is there's a bay, and between the bay and the Pacific Ocean is a sandbar, and that's what the Barra is in Barra Navidad. And that's the deserted beach, that sandbar. And so it can't get any bigger. It has a town, but it only has 2 streets because the sandbar is not that wide. And anyway, I'm going to tell you about what I did there at Barra Navidad. My sponsor is you. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/Derek, DERIK, not in. It's a security thing. And if you go there, it costs $5 to buy me a wine or beer or a cup of coffee. You can use your credit card. It works with all banks, all credit cards worldwide. It does not work with debit cards. And that is the way you can support me with what I'm doing here. Oh, the links are below, by the way, if you can't remember these links. Synostics is my corporate sponsor. It invented a machine that you place under your feet when you're sitting at a desk. And it talks electronically to your nervous system and makes your nervous system exercise a muscle in your lower leg in the back. It's called the soleus muscle, and it's a pump. And what it does is it helps the heart. And it's why we call the device the heart partner. You can see a picture of it there. And what it does is by moving all the fluids from your lower legs up to your upper body where it belongs, it relieves the heart, and your blood pressure goes down. The heart doesn't have to work as hard, and guess what? Better blood flow in the brain, and from that, it reduces cognitive decline. After 6 months of using this machine, you'll use it an hour a day or so, no more cognitive decline. Also, no more cramps, no more varicose veins, no more fluid problems in the lower legs. So it's a great device. And the company is called Synostics, and if you want to know more about it, it is an existing company. We have a patent pending, and we want to take the company worldwide. So we are selling the machine. It does work, but we want to go worldwide. And we're looking for money and talent. And if you want to know about this, how we're expanding the company worldwide, you want to talk to our manager of strategic development. That would be Bruce Badeau at Outlook.com. You can see a picture of him above, and his phone number is a 281 number. You can see that also. So if you call Bruce, you can find out more about this device, how it works, what's going on with the company. So that's my sponsor. Now, what I did in Barra Navidad is I just hung out at the beach. It was fantastic. The natives catch fish in the surf there, and then they cook it in garlic and olive oil right in front of you on a campfire. It's fantastic. So you have fresh fish, place to stay for $1 a day. Incredible. And I have a funny story about this. I met a guy. He said, "When I make $1 million, I'm going to come down here and live." And I said, "Guy, what are you telling me?" He says, "Well, like what I just told you." I said, "It costs $1 a day to live here." And he went, "Yeah, good point." So, but it's a place where you can really hang out. Oh, all the movie people were in Barra Navidad. They did not go to Puerto Vallarta. That's what everybody thought. but they were in Bada Navidad. Charles Bronson even built a movie set for one of his movies in Bada Navidad and shot the film here in Bada Navidad. I'm not here now in Bada Navidad right now, but in that location. So it's a great little sandbar village, and it's called Bada Navidad because it's a sandbar. What you have is you have the Pacific Ocean, and then you have a sandbar that's only 2 or 3 streets wide, and then behind that is a bay. And so, and then there's a way of getting into the bay through a channel. So it's a little village that can't get any bit bigger because physically it's impossible. So it stays small, which is exactly what you want. And it's a great place to meet people from all over the world, people who they know this place, and they're there. And that's how I met that girl dancing tango with her in my previous episode, 75, not 75, 79, because she and her father were from Spain, and they were there. You know, she was going to the Autónoma. She's a student, but she's from Europe. So Bada Navidad is a very cool place to go hang out. And that's my story today. So this is the end of episode 80, and my story about Bada Navidad. Now, there are other ways you can help me besides sending me money, which are free. And one of them is if you click on the like button, it spreads this, to other people around the world, this episode. And the other thing you can do is you can share it, show people how crazy I am, show your friends how crazy I am. And the other thing you can do is make some comments. Excuse me, I'm eating peanuts here and choking on them. You can make comments, and then the other thing you can do is if you're on the YouTube application specifically, this is everywhere. This is on Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, and of course YouTube. If you're on the YouTube application, you'll see some things you can click on in the top of the screen. They're called in-screen tags. The one on the right subscribes you to my channel automatically, and it's free. All it does is it just tells you when I make a new post episode of my podcast. That's all it does. It's free. And then the other thing you can do, that's on the top right, and then on the top left, that's a link I can send you to. I'll probably send you to episode 79, where you can see the story about me dancing tango with a girl in a bikini on the beach in Bada Navidad in front of the place I was talking about, where I was staying for $1 a day. Actually, I was with my girlfriend at that point. She was not too happy. But anyway. Then on the lower left, there's also a link, and you can click on that, and that is called the playlist, and it gives you all of my episodes, which always have an EP sign in front of them. And all the episodes from from 80 all the way down to 1. So you can look at any of them, and there's a list there, so you can pick and choose the subject matter. I talk about world travel, all my different things that I've done. And so that's how you can help me. In general, more activity here on this channel, the better. Also, there are other things besides podcasts. They don't have the EP sign, and that's usually my tango dancing, which is my hobby, what I love to do. And you'll see a lot of tango. I dance a lot of tango, and it's fun. And my his family is from Argentina. My mom's family's from France, so that's why I'm doing a lot of this. But I was born in Houston, Texas. My mom wanted to marry a cowboy, so she did. Okay, so this is the end of episode 80. So have a great day. Bye-bye.